Hey there, movie enthusiasts. Are you ready for some thrilling cinematic adventures? Well, get your popcorn ready because December 2023 is here, and it's bringing us a lineup of highly anticipated films that will blow your mind. So, without further ado, let's go to number 5 of this list. Number 5. Godzilla Minus One. Godzilla Minus One is a 2023 Japanese kaiju film directed, written, and with visual effects by Takashi Yamazaki, and it is the 37th film in the Godzilla franchise. The film stars Ryunosuke Kamiki, Minami Hamabe, Yuki Yamada, Munetaka Aoki, Hidetaka Yoshioka, Sakura Ando, and Kuranosuke Sasaki. Back in 1954, when the original Godzilla hit the screens, it wasn't just your run-of-the-mill monster movie. Oh no, it was so much more. This cinematic gem served as a thought-provoking commentary on the devastating impact of nuclear conflict, and guess what? It still holds up remarkably well, both visually and thematically. Can you believe that this film sparked a whole franchise with dozens of sequels and spin-offs? It even gave birth to one of the earliest examples of a cinematic universe, bringing together iconic creatures like Mothra, Rodan, and yes, even the legendary King Kong himself from the good old US of A. Talk about monster mash-ups. Throughout the years, Godzilla has faced off against all sorts of adversaries. We're talking aliens, dragons, aliens that are also dragons, because why not, and many more fantastical foes. But here's the kicker. In the upcoming installment, it seems like we're going back to basics. This time, Godzilla is presented as the true, untamed force of nature that he is, none of that cuddly benevolent protector stuff we've seen in recent adaptations. Picture this: Japan, post-war, its economy in shambles. And just when things couldn't get any worse, Godzilla emerges from the depths, plunging the nation into an even deeper pit of despair. It's a classic Godzilla tale, embracing the beast's animalistic nature and reminding us of the sheer destructive power he embodies. So get ready, folks. This film promises to take us back to the roots of the iconic Godzilla franchise, delivering an electrifying and awe-inspiring experience. Brace yourselves for a breathtaking battle as this colossal creature reigns supreme once again. Don't miss out on the epicness that's about to unfold.
Godzilla Minus One.
Number 4. Silent Night. Silent Night is an American action thriller film, directed by John Woo, and it is Woo's first American feature film since Paycheck 2003. The film stars Joel Kinnaman, Harold Torres, and Catalina Sandino Moreno, and features almost no dialogue. Alright guys, I've got an action flick I think you're really gonna dig. It's called Silent Night and it looks like an absolute banger. It's directed by none other than John Woo, you know, the guy behind classics like Hard Boiled and Face Off. He teams up with the producer of the John Wick films for this one. The story follows this dad, played by Joel Kinnaman. On Christmas Eve, his little boy gets caught in the crossfire of some gang violence and doesn't make it. Can you imagine? The poor guy's whole world comes crashing down. While he's recovering from his wounds, which also cost him his voice apparently, all he can think about is getting revenge on the guys responsible. So he starts this insane training regime to turn himself into a one-man wrecking crew. It's got all of Woo's signature high-octane action stylings. We're talking doves, slow motion, acrobatic gun fu, you name it. But it also looks like it's packing some real grit and emotion with Kinnaman's story of a grief-stricken father out for blood. The combination of that vengeful plot with Woo at the helm just screams edge-of-your-seat mayhem. Mark my words, this one is gonna crush it at the box office this winter. I can't wait to check it out. How about you guys? Number 3. Poor Things. Poor Things is a 2023 black comedy fantasy film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, and based on the 1992 novel of the same name. The film stars Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, Willem Dafoe, Rami Youssef, Christopher Abbott, and Jared Carmichael. I just heard about this twisted new movie called Poor Things that has me really intrigued. It's got some serious what the F twists and a super dark premise. So basically, it's kind of like a reimagining of Frankenstein. The story follows this chick named Bella Baxter, who meets a tragic end but then gets brought back to life by this mad scientist dude called Dr. Godwin Baxter. Here's where it gets super creepy. The guy replaces her brain with that of an infant. Can you even imagine waking up with a baby's brain? So now poor Bella is totally confused about who she is and what's going on. Under Dr. Creepy's guidance, she has to relearn how to be a person again. But understandably, she starts feeling real trapped and loses her mind. That's when she busts out and goes on this crazy adventure with some sketchy lawyer dude named Duncan. From there, she goes through all these shapes and prejudices of the time as her brain develops, all while searching for answers and freedom. With that messed up premise and a journey of self-discovery, it seems like such a twisted, psychological mind-bender. Plus the cast looks amazing. I'm dying to check out how dark and bizarre this thing gets.
I shall, for it is a happy tale.
Animals too much.
Number 2. Wonka. Wonka is an American-British 2023 musical fantasy film, directed by Paul King, based on a story by King. It tells the origin story of Willy Wonka, a character in the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl, featuring his early days as an eccentric chocolatier. The film stars Timothée Chalamet in the title role, along with newcomer Kulal Lane and an ensemble cast including Keegan-Michael Key, Patterson Joseph, Sally Hawkins, Rowan Atkinson, Jim Carter, Olivia Colman, and Hugh Grant. Now we've seen Willy Wonka brought to life on screen before by dudes like Gene Wilder and Johnny Depp, but this time we're getting the full origin story goods. This film is dropping some major context about who Wonka was before he became the eccentric chocolatier ruling over that trippy sugary factory. Timothée Chalamet is taking on the role of a young Wonka, and I gotta say, dude is killing it from what I've seen in the trailers. You really get a sense of Wonka as a rebellious creative trying to break into the industry. There's rumors of him butting heads with some snooty candy moguls too. The musical numbers look sumptuous as hell too. I'm talking swirling candies, dancing Oompa Loompas, the works. At its heart it seems like a tale about following your wildest ideas and believing in yourself, which I'm definitely here for. With the talent involved both in front of and behind the camera, this feels like it could be the Roald Dahl adaptation of our dreams. I'm counting down the days till December 15th, when we finally get to step inside the world according to a young Willy Wonka. Mark my words, it's gonna be a sweet trip.
My name is Willy Wonka.
Yeah, pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka.
Number 1. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is an upcoming American superhero film, based on the DC character Aquaman, and directed by James Wan. It is the sequel to Aquaman 2018, and the 15th and final installment in the DC Extended Universe. It stars Jason Momoa as Arthur Curry, or Aquaman, alongside Patrick Wilson, Amber Heard, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, and Nicole Kidman. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is currently scheduled to release on December 25, 2023. The story is similar to DC's new 52 animated feature, Justice League, Throne of Atlantis from 2015, but Aquaman updates it with its own style and panache. So as we all know, Black Manta was not done with Aquaman after their first showdown, is still thirsty for revenge since Aquaman couldn't finish the job. And this time around, Manta is more dangerous than ever with this insane mythical trident thing, that unleashes some ancient evil force. Talk about an upgrade. It seems Aquaman realizes he's gonna need some serious backup to take down this new and improved Manta. So where does he turn? To his own bro and former foe, Ocean Master. I know, an Aquaman Ocean Master team-up is definitely one I did not see coming. But these guys are gonna have to get over their issues, and join forces if they want to save Atlantis, and Aquaman's fam. With Jason Momoa and Patrick Wilson, sure to have some electric scenes together, plus the amped-up stakes involving this mysterious black trident magic, it's sounding like this sequel is raising the bar even higher than the first. And you know that means the action scenes are gonna be next-level bonkers. I am beyond hyped to watch it all go down on the big screen. After that epic conclusion, Aquaman 2 is primed to take us on another jaw-dropping underwater adventure this holiday season.
And change everything. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
So there you have it, the top 5 most anticipated films of December 2023. Whether you're a fan of supernatural thrills, fantasy epics, high-octane action, heartfelt romance, or mesmerizing adventures, this month's movie lineup has something for everyone. Just don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell for more videos, and if you like this video please share it with the rest of your friends.
Even if I have to make a deal with the devil to do it.
So you came here looking for the true king of Atlantis.